Hello everybody, today I just want to talk a little bit. I thought about making a community post on YouTube, but that seems awfully impersonal, so video it is. I want to thank you guys for your support. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the new style of content, because I'm enjoying it as well, so we have sort of a win-win situation here right now, which is great. And I'm not planning to stop anytime soon. This is the kind of stuff that I do normally, right? I love fuffing around in the game with different weird weapons, and the fact that I can make videos out of them and you guys really enjoy them is just awesome. This new series or playlist that I ended up calling Fun Warframe Stuff is fairly reminiscent of the Dumb Fun series that I ran a few years ago, must have been like 4 or 5, maybe 6, I don't remember anymore. But my favorite thing about the series is actually the interactivity. I love interacting with you guys, and I'm not trying to create some nonsense parasocial relationship BS. I genuinely enjoy interacting with you guys. It's one of the most fun things about this job. I mean, if you've ever joined any of my streams, you know interactivity is a big thing for me. Most of my streams is basically reading chat and talking with you guys, and then maybe sometimes I pay attention to a game, but not a lot. And I've always wanted to have a series when I'm just having fun with you guys. You guys recommend a weird weapon and I try to make it work, and we have a bit of fun in the process. So this series is definitely staying. I even thought about using it for new weapons, which I would normally cover in a quick look, which is a more informational focused video, but I think it might be more fun to try and figure the weapon out on camera and then have a conclusion at the end, rather than figure the weapon out off camera and then cover it on camera. The reason I only did these kinds of videos very rarely was because I was very self-conscious about the sort of raw footage and me trying to figure the weapon out, so I would always just figure the weapon out off camera and then, try to be as professional as possible when giving you the information and maybe throwing a joke here or there. I just didn't think people would enjoy watching me stumble about with the weapon as I try to make it work. But there are apparently enough people that enjoy watching the process, and as some people have pointed out, it can actually be educational at times because they see my reasoning behind those choices much better than when I try to explain it in a video. So I think this might be the way I do things going forward. Less sterility, more shenanigans. With that said though, I will continue updating and expanding the But Why series because I think it's a great way to explain things. I thoroughly believe that it's invaluable to know why something is good rather than just knowing it is good. Because if all you know is that something is good, there is no way you're gonna utilize it properly. Or improperly, if that's what you want to do. If you want to do something deliberately wrong, for whatever reason, might just be a weird build or just personal amusement, you need to know how to do it right first. Because there's a difference between doing something wrong and doing something deliberately wrong to achieve a certain goal. And I think the But Why series is perfect for this because it explains mechanics from the ground up rather than just giving you the result. This gives you the power to manipulate the thing that you're dealing with, whatever it may be, in any way, shape or form because you know the entire process. So even though there haven't been any But Why videos recently, I'm still thinking about that series, it's still at the back of my mind, and if I find something that I feel needs an explanation in this way, I will do another one. Just not right away. I don't want to force these videos, because it doesn't work well. The subject needs to be something that I genuinely feel needs good explanation, otherwise it's just a mess. But to get back to the point of the video, these last 3 months have been absolutely crazy. I went from thinking I might be done doing this full-time in November to having more time than ever with it in March. The views are through the roof, and so is watch time and subscriptions and memberships, as well as the money, of course. And all it took was just a few days off in November to just think about stuff, because for the longest time I've been stuck in this bubble of doing things a certain way because that's how I've always done it. And it was scary at first. I was mortified when I was making that first But Why video about the ceramic dagger, because it was different. It didn't really have a structure, which is what I always try to maintain in my videos. It was just a video that flowed from start to finish, and I had no idea whether people were gonna wanna watch it or not. What made it even scarier is that these kinds of videos could not be produced at the rate at which I was producing content at the time. So I wasn't just changing the style of video, I was also changing the rate at which I release videos, right? The whole quality over quantity kind of thing. But I'm glad I did it, because you know what they say. If you're not willing to look stupid, you'll never do anything great. And it's true. But it wasn't just me that did this. This is where we circle back to the start of the video. It also had a lot to do with you guys. You guys stuck around, you believed in me, and you gave the new content a try, and from what I can tell, you're enjoying it. So, once again, thank you. The only reason I'm still here is because you are still here. But anyway, that's enough blabbering for today, so thank you very much for, I guess, listening this time around. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.